guys, it is Wednesday the 9th of April. We're starting off our morning with an order on Uber Eats. It's currently 9:16. I just realized I forgot my watch at the house. I went to go check the time and I don't have anything there. The order is for $6.09 for, I think it was 3.5 miles. It was like a match, so when I screenshotted it only shows me the 609, but super easy order from Starbucks. Let's go pick up this order and start our morning. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you. Guys, we delivered that Starbucks order. It took the restaurant about 12 minutes to get it ready. It's a little bit long on the wait time, and then it was a meet the customer. It was 3.5 miles away from the drop off. It went to a new apartment complex. I didn't even think that they were open yet because the GPS put me to the back end where I honestly thought that she might have worked for the building company or something like that, because you know how they have those trailers usually, the construction workers have little trailers and stuff. So I thought maybe she was on that side. So I called her and I was like, hey, it's putting me on a side that says do not enter, so are you over here? And she's like, no, she just moved in, she's in the front. And I was like, I didn't even think that these are open. They still have a bunch of fences and everything around it. I'm actually very shocked that they're already open and they're just getting those apartments up. But that's Florida for you. And other places I'm guessing are probably building a lot too. But for sure, Florida is just apartments and car washes and new housing, and it's never ending around here. But that's okay, because more people means hopefully more orders. I don't know. We're currently sitting outside of Taco Bell waiting to see if we can get an order, maybe from Dunkin'. That's in front of me. In front of me is Dunkin'. You can kind of see it in the reflection of my glasses. Behind me is Taco Bell. Across the street is Starbucks. So we'll see. Down the road we have First Watch. It says Starbucks and First Watch are kind of hot spots right now on Uber Eats. So hopefully we get something that pops up on DoorDash. I was just able to turn on. My schedule isn't planned until 11 technically, but it said it was busy and I could dash until 10:30. I don't know what we're gonna get. Hopefully something good, but it's been a while since I've been out here door dashing. I think it's been about a week almost exactly. I've been more on the substitute side of things, which is nice to kind of have that balance, because I feel I substituted yesterday and the day before yesterday, and then last week Friday, maybe Thursday. I don't remember if I dashed Thursday or I don't know. Anyhow, and we've had baseball all weekend and it's just been hectic, so it's kind of nice to have a more quiet, relaxing, easygoing day. Hopefully the orders are coming through so that it makes the day even more relaxing money-wise, but we'll see where it takes us. Like I said, I have DoorDash now turned on. We have Uber Eats turned on. We have Grubhub turned on. Instacart and Spark. We'll see if we get anything over there. Spark and Instacart have been quiet during the week for me, but we'll see. You never know. It is a random Wednesday, so I'll let you guys know once I get another order. In the meantime, we're just gonna chill here. Guys, it's currently 9:50 and we got a Panera order, $7.50 for only 4.7 miles. Let's go pick it up. Hey, thank you for Angel. We got the order. We're heading to our drop-off. We're only about 10 minutes away, or 3.6 miles. The food was mostly ready. I just had to wait for her to put the drinks in the carrier, and then she was finishing up making the parfait. But overall, not too bad. It's currently 10 o'clock. We're gonna go drop this off, and I'll let you guys know what we get next. Alright, you guys, we got another order. It's for $9.50 for only 4 miles from Napa. They're going to 2 different car repair shops, so not bad. If you guys remember, if you watched my last video with the EBT, earn by time, if you're not familiar what EBT stands for, I did an order like this from Napa, and it was like I only got paid $2 because it was earned by time and it was a close drop off. So it's definitely nice to get these orders via earn per offer, because you get, you know, the base pay for both versus just the, you know, earned by time. And my earned by time in my area is typically $13, which is really crappy, at least on DoorDash. I think it's a little bit higher on Uber Eats Uber Eats sometimes, like $13.50 to $15 per hour, but almost like all the time with DoorDash, I feel like it doesn't really swing from $13 unless it's like some sort of crazy hectic day, like a, you know, hurricane or something is coming of that sort. So in my area personally, earn by time is not really worth it to get my AR up. I feel like it. I may still, you know, test it out and things like that just for the purpose of making content, but as far as like actually earning money, earn by time is not worth it. In your area it may be different. Maybe you get paid more, maybe you have higher, you know, AR, maybe you have a higher hourly rate for earn by time, but $13 an hour is just not going to cut it for me with earn by time, especially since, you know, you're not constantly working that whole hour all the time. Anyhow, we just got to Napa. We're going to pick this up. I did want to notate that my AR right now, as stands after this order, is at 24%. So we're getting there slowly but surely. Hopefully we keep getting good orders on DoorDash today to keep raising it, because I do want to, you know, try out the different membership levels and see if it actually makes a difference or not. But stay tuned, we're slowly growing. We're gonna go pick up this order and then drop it off, and I'll let you guys know what we get next.
Hello.
Hi. Hey guys, we got our next order. It's for $5.98 for 3.8 miles. It's 10:43 currently right now. I was able to start my dash early, so it did like kick me off at 10:30, but now 13 minutes later I'm able to start, which is great, since DoorDash seems to be the one that is a little bit busier today. An order for $5.98 for 3.8 miles is not the best, but in the sake of trying to get my AR up and it not being the worst order, we're hoping that Papa John's can have their stuff together and hopefully we can get the order on time, but they're notoriously late. So we'll see. It's still early. I'm gonna be optimistic today and hope that, you know, DoorDash stays busy, we get that AR up, we're still getting orders that are, you know, dollars over miles, and that way we can work on this. But let's go pick up this Papa John's order and I'll let you guys know how long it takes when we are ready to drop it off.
Took a screenshot, yeah, like while you scrolled up.
Esmeralda. Thank you. All right, you guys, the order was ready on time. I did wait till the 10:49 that DoorDash like puts how long it's gonna be till it's ready, just to kind of give them that time, because usually it takes longer. So I did do that, which worked out great. We got the order. We're heading to drop off. We're only about 2 minutes away now, but it was 4 minutes away from the store. Where am I dropping this off at? It says it's a hand to customer, but I think I'm going to a church to hand this off at. So let's go drop off this order and then I'll let you guys know what we get next. We got a Wingstop order. It was $6.25 for only 4.8 miles.
Lewis?
Yeah.
Alright, I got you. You got a Coke with that as well?
Awesome, thank you. Is this a regular Coke? Yeah. Okay. we picked up the order. We're heading to the drop off. We're only about 2 minutes away from the location now, but it was like 10 minutes away from the store. The order was nice and ready, except for me having to fill up the soda, which is common for Wingstops. Like any Wingstop that I've ever delivered for, like different locations, they've had me fill up the drink. And then like one other restaurant near me, I think they're Capriotti's, they have the Dashers or Uber Eats drivers fill up the drinks, but besides that, most restaurants don't. I don't know, like the laws, like, you know, I practice good, you know, cleanliness, and I use hand sanitizer and wash my hands and all of that stuff, but you never know who you're gonna get as, you know, your delivery driver. So I feel like that can be a little sketchy, but then again, we're putting our hands on the items anyways when, you know, we put it in the car if it's not in a carrier, so there's that too. But let me know down below if you guys have like a lot of restaurants that have you fill up the drinks, or if your Wingstops near you don't even make you fill up the drinks. I don't know if that's just like a worldwide thing or just Wingstop kind of thing, or local Wingstop kind of thing. Anyhow, let's go drop off this order. I'm rambling. Guys, we got another order. It was $4 for 1.7 miles from Taco Bell. I was on the phone, so I already picked it up and dropped it off. It was like, I don't know, it said it was at a tennis court, but I didn't think it was because there's like other buildings right next to the tennis court, and there was like a bunch of older people on the tennis court. Although older people can like Taco Bell, it just didn't seem to me that they would be the ones ordering the Taco Bell, so I figured it was for one of the buildings that were right next to it, and I was right. Took a couple calls to try and get the customer to answer, but we got it all figured out, dropped off the order. Now we're gonna go drive back to the area, try and see if we can get something good, and I'll let you guys know when we get it. Guys, we got another order. It is for Panera. It's a small order, $4 for 3.6 miles, but some of that miles was kind of heading back to the direction where Panera was from where our last drop off was, so I'd say it's probably like $4 for 3.2 miles, maybe just 3 miles, but still not the best offer. It's gonna put us in an area though that does have other restaurants, so hopefully we'll get something good over there. I'm just accepting it to try and raise my AR. I did have to decline 2 orders today where it was just not worth it for me. It would have taken me like over 10 miles to get there, and the pay was under, so I'm gonna decline it. But we are still trying. I'm trying within means of not, you know, wasting my time to accept orders like this. So let's go to Panera, pick up this order. Hopefully with the area that we're going to, something good will come of that. We'll get rewarded for taking these little orders. Let's see. Hi, you go. Thank you. Hey guys, we got a stacked order. It was for $10 for 1 mile from Firehouse. I ran in really fast. Luckily it was ready, and it was 4 subs, so that was pretty shocking for Firehouse. And a water bottle. They put the water bottle in like the bag that contains all of the subs, and when he handed it to me, like the opened end of the bag was facing him, so when I went to go pick it up off the counter, the water bottle fell. It hit it just right that the cap of it popped off. Water started going everywhere, so I was like, oh my god. But I felt so bad. Technically it was just an accident. I mean, it's not really either or's fault, just, you know, something that shouldn't have happened that did happen, and we were able to go, like, you know, just I was able to get another water bottle and leave. I didn't have to like wait, and they were gonna clean it up and whatnot. So there's that. We're heading to our second drop off now. We're only 2 minutes away, but I was like, oh my god, this would happen when I take a stacked order and I have to like hurry and rush. Sorry, someone's blaring music. It distracted me for a second. Anyhow, that was a great stack though. $10, 1 mile. It was like a no-brainer. I had to take it. And it was on Uber Eats. So let's go drop off this order. hopefully Uber Eats can, you know, give us some more of those orders. It's been pretty dead today, except for like bad orders. Like, for example, this one that just popped up, 16 miles for $7.37, which I'm obviously not going to take. But those are the kind of orders I've been seeing on Uber Eats lately. So we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. It's currently 12:34, so we still got some time, still time in that, you know, lunch rush time or whatever. So hopefully, since we're near a couple more restaurants, something good will happen. Guys, we dropped off that order and now we got another one. It is also on DoorDash for $10.50 for 8 miles. Not the greatest on the miles, but you know what? It's keeping us busy and it's still over the dollar amount. The other order went smooth, made it in time, no contract violations or anything, so that's all good there. And we're sitting at 29% on AR right now, so we're getting there slowly but surely. Let's go pick up this order from Tropical Smoothie, deliver it, and hopefully maybe we'll get a good stack on this one, something that's nearby Tropical Smoothie where I don't have to run back and forth, but we'll see. Uber Eats coming through with the $4 for 8.4 miles. Get out of here with that. Hello, can I get for tuna? Oh, thank you. You too. We got our order. It was ready on time. We're only about 11 minutes or 4.9 miles away from the customer drop-off. I believe it says it's an apartment, but I think it might just be like a business suite or something like that, because it says 101. Yeah, I think it's just like a business suite that it's going to. Now it's not even showing me 101, but it did just a second ago. Anyhow, let's go drop off this order. It says professional center, so it's definitely like a workplace. Let's go drop off this order and see what we get next. All right, you guys, we went home for a little bit. It was getting slow and I wanted to get something to eat from the house, let the dogs out and all of that fun stuff. But we're back out. We got about 40 minutes and I think we got what would be probably our last order of the day, unless something else like stacks up really good next to it. But as far as time goes, I think this may be our last order. It's currently 2:10. The order is from Capriotti's. We were just mentioning that earlier. It's for $12.25 for 8.3 miles. So we're gonna go pick up this order. It says it's gonna be ready. I'm already almost here, like I'm in the parking lot. It says it's gonna be ready in 4 minutes. So let's go pick up this order. Hello. Yes, for Joe's JOS.
That's right.
Thank you. You too. Got our Capriotti's order and we're heading to the drop off. 7.9 miles, 15 minutes. That's not too bad. So let's go drop it off. All right, guys, the total for today, we did $59.98 on DoorDash and then $25.80 on Uber Eats, making our grand total $85.78, which is not too bad. Now, you may be wondering, Brittany, you didn't get a lot of Uber Eats orders. How did it get to $25.80? Well, let me tell you. That $10 for 1 mile order, the customer ended up tipping more, so it ended up being a tip of $17 and I believe 71 cents with the $2 fare on top of that, making a total of $19.71, which is amazing, especially for it being only 1 mile. Definitely glad I stacked that order. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I was super happy with the $10 for 1 mile. So when things like that happens, it's definitely chef's kiss. But yeah, thank you guys. If you made it this far, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. I try to post at least once a week. Sometimes we go live if, you know, the timing permits and whatnot. But I appreciate each and every one of you. So enjoy the rest of your day or the rest of your week, whatever time. If it's nighttime, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.